This is it. This is the place. Terima kasih. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
It's gonna be a big search, but we don't give up. In this episode, I'm hoping to find my biological Indonesian family. We are on a search for my roots. My mom got adopted, and when she was 14, she found her adoption papers. She never told her parents who adopted her that she found those papers, and she never searched for her biological parents. Now I am going on a search. The adoption papers we have pointed out to an orphanage in Solo, Java, and this is where we went earlier this week. Now, yeah, this is how it went. About 65 years ago, some magical thing happened. My mom got born here at this address. At least that's what our paperwork is saying. My heart is beating like twice the time. We're about to find out if we can find her biological parents here somewhere in Solo. Thank you. We've got the name of my biological grandpa and the name of my biological grandma. The difficulty is that a lot of people don't have any family names. We have only the first name of my grandpa and the first name of my grandma. I'm not too sure if they are alive still, because they turned probably 90 by now. But yeah, we are really close to the source of my family, where my family comes from.
How do you feel?
I'm a little bit stressed actually, I'm shaky. Yeah, excited.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah. After about a half an hour, we found someone who can bring us to the place where we maybe can find out some more information. Ah. Here. No. Rick, can we do this in English for 1 second?
Dit is waar het vroeger stond. Die man
No.
zegt, die zeggen dat was vroeger een oud gebouw inderdaad.
Ja.
Waar ik die foto liet zien.
Ja.
Maar dat is nu waar je nu voor staat, dat is nu weg. Daar stond het.
A month ago, just a month ago, this place got destroyed. We're just too late. Maybe we were already way too late because we don't know about the documentation, the paperwork that we were after, the paperwork that maybe would tell where my grandpa would live or my family would live.
This is where she was, your mom.
Yeah, 65 years ago.
Here.
She was here for a little bit only. Solo has been
City-like.
very city-like and very modern. Yeah. For some reason I expected to see rice fields and people staying in huts. This is not the case. This is very developed. But yeah, we talk about development. This is unexpected, guys. Like, we expected here an office with documentation, at least from where my grandpa and grandma, my biological grandpa and grandma would live, but that's not the case. We have another lead. We're gonna go to the kampung now. We're gonna check out and we're gonna ask around. It's gonna be a big search, but we don't give up. Mom, so we just went to the address where you got adopted.
Yeah.
We found out that the building that was standing there got demolished, so it's not there anymore.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
And now?
Finding the orphanage demolished is a bummer, but at the same time we cannot expect a lot. We're just having a few leads. Anyway, we're not doing this episode alone. We've got help from a local man called Tori.
Hello.
And we've got obviously Noona, my girlfriend, gonna go into Desa Ngamplak. I'm a little bit nervous at the moment, actually quite nervous, because maybe in an hour or so I'll be able to see some of my family members. I hope to find some aunties, some nephews, some uncles, some aunties. So yeah, we just go and I don't know. I'm getting really nervous at the moment. It's about a half an hour drive. We're able to call in my mom as well. She's in the Netherlands right now. And hopefully we'll make her happy to find her brothers and sisters. This is the aim. Noona is making a few notes, so it's a little bit easy for us to show them what we're searching for, the names, etc. when we are at the office. With our research, we've been finding out online that it was very common that the paperwork or the names on the paper were false. They were just given out, or they were wrong at least. For whatever reason, if we don't have the right names, it's gonna be a very, very difficult search, because there will be about 5,000 people living in the village, and if we have the wrong names, we're basically going for nothing. But we have to, the paperwork, that's basically all we've got. And we're 10 minutes away now. 10 minutes away, and then we know if the paperwork is right. I think, maybe, I don't know. Big day today. We are in the kampung. This is proper village like. We're right against Solo at the moment. It's strange to see that people we're passing could be one of my aunties, my nephews, my cousins. We're super close. I feel it. This is where my ancestors coming from. So luckily Tori can help us a little bit with the language. We are now at the kind of the office of the village, where we hopefully find some addresses. Look at these, my cousins right there. My nieces and nephews. Hello. Hello.
Kalau menikah dari Belanda, mau mencari amit.
We just find my grandma's name in the system right now. This is so exciting.
Terus bayi langsung dipetokkan Belanda.
I cannot believe if this is happening. Because back in the day, forms get lost.
Ini ibunya masih suka ini. Masih di Belanda sana. Nggih. Tapi
Noona also making a few notes, and we have pretty much a whole team working together also in the Netherlands. People in the Netherlands like Rick. I have to mention a big shout out to my mate. Okay, thank you. Terima kasih. Thank you. Wow.
Jadi pelan-pelan.
The data from the computer showed us that there is someone who've lived in the village with the name Sajem. But in order to find the address of Miss Sajem, my potential grandma, we had to look up her name in this book with all the residents of Desa Ngamplak. We looked at every page twice and we could not find the name Sajem at all. Couldn't find it in this big book. We've been searching for the names Sajem, my grandma's name, which we found in the system, but it's supposed to be in the book. We couldn't find it. We're diving deeper and deeper. The people here, and I didn't know from the very start if we were welcome here in Indonesia. We are super welcome. I told you, maybe you've seen these videos before where I'm talking about, I'm not too sure, because we have a history here, or the Dutch people, they done terrible things here in the past. And obviously we don't represent the Dutch history at all, and nothing to do with this. But we didn't know how the people would welcome us, and so far, we got welcomed by love. People are just really friendly and want to look at us, and they want to know our names. Yet we did find out that the village, the kampung, is quite a big one, bigger than we expected. So let's go. Does feel really special right now, walking here in the village. Knowing that some of the people we meet today can be direct family to me. Very, very surreal feeling. I don't know what's going on here, but let's go. We'll keep the shoes on. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Wow. Okay, we're gonna sit here. Wow. Hello. Hello. Wow, the head of the village.
Yang nanti yang bicara saya. Mas ini dari Belanda.
Ya, Colomadu.
Tapi anune di sini.
Saya Colomadu. Colomadu situ.
Talamatu.
Karena dulu nama Darso itu beda-beda.
We are now at the head of the village house and we got invited to sit down and talk about his memory. He can't remember my biological grandpa, at least on paper the names are not recognizable, and also the name that we've been searching, finding in the system, he also don't recognize. Also, they don't recognize the name or a story about a little girl named Samilistari, which would be my mother's name, or Samilistari. So it's a dead end here for now. Maybe we can search a little bit more in the village. We're just gonna have to see if that's possible. It feels like we're really close, and it feels also that everyone is just treating us like family, even if we're maybe not. So that's quite special. Hello. Halo.
Bapak jenengan niku Darso.
Darso alias Darso Dali. Bali ya piro? Ning kono nang
Kewarganegaraan apa ya? Itu sana ya? Belanda ya? Belanda. Warga negara. Dulu lahirnya di sana juga. Iya. Lahirnya Bon.
Another setback. Just moments before we arrived at the office, there was a big power cut and the officer told us it could take all day to fix it. We better come back tomorrow. So we drove through the rice fields to the city of Solo. After doing more research, Noona saw online that there is another orphanage close to that one that got demolished, which maybe had connections with the one where my mom got adopted. Maybe this could be the winning lead. This is actually happening. We've been going through the town, we've been going to different offices, and now we are here.
So this name in the papers,
Yeah.
Sukondo Noto di Surreal,
Yeah.
they're saying that
That's the lady. And she signed.
that's the notaris.
This is it. This is the place. Yeah.
February. Look, same.
Yeah. Look, you can see the
Termites.
the termites have been eating. Oh, hopefully the termites didn't eat it. We're super close because this is February 28th. So the organization Juwana Putera, where my mom got adopted, that was demolished. At least the building was demolished. And we saw this earlier this episode. This place is also not so new. This was founded in 1955. This was before my mom's birth date, but they moved slowly towards this building. Still, we didn't find the papers that we wanted to find, probably because the termites ate them all not too long ago. Thank you so much. A little bit tired right now. We've done a lot today. We discovered quite a bit today, but not yet found my family.
Damn termites.
Damn termites, yeah. But we wait for tomorrow. We stretch this a little bit longer. We're gonna stay an extra day near Solo in Klaten to do another round of searching. Yeah. We still have hope?
So close.
Hello, I'm very excited now. Have you progressed?
Yes and no. Unfortunately, because we were supposed to call you sometime during this day, and we did not call you because we didn't find any brothers or sisters, or your biological parents, we don't know if they're still alive or not. We found out that there is one matching name in the village Desa Ngamplak. This is someone who was born in 1938.
Okay.
This would be possibly your biological mom. This was in the system, but we couldn't find any documentation afterwards. We got handed a book and we've been searching through it, and then we went to the city to go to check out a bigger office with a bigger database, and the moment we arrived there was a power cut down. So there was no electricity, and the gentleman who was expecting us already, he told us, you have to come back tomorrow.
All right.
Then Ilona was like, you know what, the first time we went to the orphanage, it was gone. But there is a place very near, because if you look online, there's a few places that goes with this name. And Ilona's like, let's go back to that place, but there's nearby, there's a childcare home. So we went there, and then they saw the paperwork, and they're like, yes, this is from us. And they went through it, and they saw the name, Sugundo Noto di Serungjo. This person was a lady who worked there, who was had an official status to be able to sign off papers to hand you over to the adoption parents. Yes,
yes, I understand. Yeah.
Then again, we had a bit of bad news because the termites, they ate a lot of documentation there. Yeah, and we couldn't find the original papers. We're really close, but we couldn't find the original papers, their backup papers, let's say, of you. We cannot make you happy right now, but tomorrow we're going back to Desa Ngamplak, and before we do that, we also go to the office. Hopefully we'll find some information there, which district or which area we should look. The district we know, but which area in that district we need to look. We don't give up. Tomorrow, another day.
Thank you.
Thank you, love you, and sama-sama. Hope to see you tomorrow again like this, and then with someone.
Okay. Yes, I hope so. For you also.
Okay.
For you both. Yes?
Yeah. Okay, mamaatje.
Good luck.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Love you.
Bye. Love you.
This is the last day of our search. We've done almost a week now searching, immersing ourselves into the culture here in Solo, in Klaten, its neighboring areas. We went to Desa Ngamplak to find or to search my grandpa's house and grandma's house. We were not lucky yet, but we're coming closer and closer, and I don't know. Noona, can I ask you, because I still have a little bit of hope. Actually, I think today it's maybe gonna happen. It's been challenging. What do you think of today? Is it gonna happen or not?
I have a good feeling actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, a search like this is it's a long process. You have to be very patient.
Yeah.
And we've been only searching for a week now.
Yeah.
And yesterday we had some setbacks. But we also had some great finds. We found out that the orphanage is really the orphanage that your mom was. We have a name that is probably your grandma. We just have to go further on that.
Yeah.
And we are going to an office right now that, and I feel it that they have some information.
Yeah, so we're actually going back to the office where they had the electricity cut yesterday. I'm scared because I was hoping, and when I started this, I thought it would be quite easy because we had all the paperwork, but now we've been finding out, especially you've been doing a lot of research online, and we're finding out time after time that around that time, sometimes names, they give false names for several reasons. Yeah, and the paperwork also sometimes doesn't match with what happened. So I don't want to give up hope, but I slowly start losing hope a little bit.
Yeah.
Tetap semangat.
Tetap semangat. Let's go search. Let's go find them.
Nggih. Ini nih.
Nggih.
Nah, ini kan
Sajem.
Sajem tapi address anu Sajem in here.
Same.
Same your grandma your grandma.
Yeah. But maybe we can ask her.
Yeah.
And maybe no, maybe yes. Okay, yeah. At least we have an address. And maybe we can approach slowly and we can ask slowly in the local language. Luckily, we have Tori with us. We can approach and then ask if that actually happened, that she maybe had to give a child away, which was my mom. Maybe this is my biological grandma. It's coming really close. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, on to Mrs. Sajem's address, and hopefully she's still alive. Because the last update was in the system made about 4.5 years ago. So fingers crossed. Thank you.
To protect my mom a little bit from all the emotion, also because of the time difference, because it is like 4 a.m. at the moment in the Netherlands, but also to protect her a little bit, because I want to call her now and say like, listen, we are on our way to potentially your biological mom.
But he can even not handle it.
No, I am super, I'm very nervous at the moment, and we're 5 minutes away from Madam Sajem. Grandma, Oma Sajem maybe. Wow. Tori is going to talk a little bit and explain the situation while we are sitting back, and hopefully we'll find my biological grandma. This is not, we expected to have a few aunties or cousins. Let's go. Wow. Assalamualaikum.
Dalamnya ikan putih kayaknya. Okay.
Is Sajem still alive?
Yes.
Is still alive. Wow. So Mr. Jam is now 85. She's still alive, so she will be able to confirm. Maybe if she wants to talk about it. This is scary. Wow. We follow the lady. She's bringing us to Miss Sajem. Oh wow. Wow. We were just waiting here outside. I just had a little peek inside. There's a thingy to help her walk inside of the house. And the lady's now putting her headscarf on. The lady, I call her the lady, maybe my grandma, you know? This is crazy. She's coming. Desa Ngamplak.
Jenengan pernah ten Desa Ngamplak mboten Mas Sajem. Nah, mereka diarahkan ke mereka sing dicapil juga dia.
Pak, 31 Desember. Pak, Desember kita.
69.
69. First child.
First child.
Ah. Okay.
Ini sudah jauh dari jauh. Kita ketemu datang bisa Sajem sini mana bisa Sajem.
Okay.
Ya lah. Anggap aja saudara nggak apa-apa.
Thank you.
Okay.
Terima kasih. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wow. So we basically haven't found our family. He knows we're looking for a long time now, and he's basically saying you found your family here, no matter what. Thank you. Terima kasih. Wow, you're the best. I think we needed to hear this also a little bit, because it's a bit of a bummer to not find everyone and not find anyone after such a big surge. We're still going to Ngamplak, Desa Ngamplak, so we're gonna ask around there for a little bit, leave our footprints, and maybe in the future we'll be able to find more information, but at least we've got a family here. The lady was 85 years old, and she was able to talk to us. She told us that she does not know that she was giving a baby away. She never lived in Desa Ngamplak, or she doesn't have any relatives in Desa Ngamplak. She also told us that she has 4 or 5 children. We talked to one of the sons of her. He told us, even if you didn't find your family, you have us as a family.
Oh, so nice.
Yeah, super nice. But we didn't find your biological mother and father. Also not your brothers and sisters.
It's a bit disappointing because I thought, oh, it's easy to find because we already knew the I already got the papers, you know.
Yeah.
And the name. So it had to be quickly, but no. I will say to all the people there in Solo, your friends, and also my friends. Terima kasih banyak.
I really got the feeling that there is still more information somewhere which can lead us to my biological family. We also left a footmark behind, so there is a video going around in the village. Indonesian people here in Java have been amazing, super welcoming, very helpful with everything that we asked for. Normally I don't thank everyone who was getting involved, but I especially want to do this in this episode because I've been getting great help, starting with Tante Tati, who offered us to stay in her house, Tante Tien, who's her sister living in opposite of here. She was also very helpful, coming along with us. Dian, who cooked food for us as well, delicious food. Tori, he has been driving us all around. He helped us translate everything and making sure that the people understood why we were there. So big shout out to Tori. Noona has been, like always very helpful, and especially this one. I don't think I would have got the same outcome without her. She's been pointing out, doing a lot of research behind the scenes. My mom, obviously, because she never thought of exploring her roots, and now I got her excited about it, and hopefully I got her so excited that she's able to come to Indonesia next year, and we're gonna try to find out a little bit more, maybe even with some DNA tests and everything, because I think there's still some possibility that we can find my biological family. Last but not least, behind the scenes also was working with us was Rick. He's been super helpful over the phone whenever we needed help translating, or when we need to go somewhere. He's always picking up his phone, and he was also investigating from a distance, and he was speaking the local language as well. He lives in the Netherlands, but we were able to call him all the time. We didn't find my family. It's a bit of a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. I am a little bit sad about this. Nonetheless, I'm super happy and grateful that I'm here right now, and I'm very happy that you have been watching till the very end. I also want to do a big shout out actually to the members. There's a small group of members, really. They have been members for more than 6 months, some over a year already, supporting the channel. And even now, still 2.5 years later, I'm able to survive from YouTube now, but this is only barely surviving, and I'm super happy and very grateful that there's that small group of members that is helping this channel doing what it's doing. This channel is based in Thailand. We're showing you the beauty of Southeast Asia, and now we are in Indonesia for the Indonesian series. This is not the end of the Indonesian series. We're gonna go to Jogja and we're gonna go to Jakarta, and in the meantime we're also gonna explore different parts of Java, so hopefully you stick around for that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching till the very end. I would like to say from a place near Solo in Indonesia, Java, bye for now and stay tuned.